Now, the concept here, you have to look at it this way. First, I want you to have a big vision so you understand the process and procedures, how to connect to your course. Now, we have something called eConestoga. The eConestoga is your LMS, Learning Management System, where you find all your courses there and the hubs for everything that you're looking for. Now, there is something called Cengage. Cengage owns a company called MindTap. MindTap is also another LMS, okay? And MindTap, which is another LMS, has courses in a different field. One of the courses that you're going to use within the Cengage is called MindTap there. So these are courses. So what happened to you when you were supposed to go to your LMS, then move to Cengage. And that's where your course is located. That's supposed to be done smoothly. Now, I will show you how you do that. So hold on a second, please. Just turn off the camera because I want you guys to really now, there is three things that you need to distinguish activities. First of all, you go to Cengage and you create an account for you, okay? And you go to your library management system and activate, you already have an account there. But once you activate your account on Cengage, what will happen? They will send you an email to your email that you posted. You want to make sure you use, when you are registering on Cengage, you're registering your email. Let me see if I can show you how you do it first. It's very important you do these accordingly. Now, first of all, let me share the screen with you. Okay, here is what you see. You go on your Google or whatever, and there is what you call a Cengage login. So you go account cengage.com. So you do that and you're there. Once you're there, you enter your email and credential, okay? And you create account within Cengage because you are a new user in Cengage. You're not a new user in Conestoga. You're a new user in Cengage. Once you are, I'm just going to send you this link, creating the account, you want to make sure you exactly stick with your official emails and official address, official college, official location. They are listed there by a drop down the menu. You can find them. So if you're creating an account, let's say you are a new user. So you're creating an account, okay? I've already created an account. Here we're gonna tell you, are you a student or an instructor? So you go there and says, I'm a student. You enter your Cengage account, but what I'm gonna enter here, I'm gonna enter my personal account. Okay, just to show you.
Sir, can we
Yes,
use the Conestoga email ID?
yes, you have to. It's a better for
Okay.
you. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
but already I can use my Conestoga and will get me inside the instructor, and you're not interested to see the side of the instructor. It's a different site. Okay, so
Okay.
here I'm being as a student. Okay, that's the reason I'm using personal email. But want to make sure you're using, you have to use your Conestoga's email, please. So you're not going to find any trouble. So once you are in the Cengage, you create your account and you put your email and you press next. So here is going to give you the names. Once you put the names, you're going to select the institutions. Okay, so exactly, you put your first name, just like in the Conestoga, last name, just like in the Conestoga. Why do I do that? Because I want to make sure that if I need any technical support, Conestoga will be glad to, it's easy for them to find me by first name, by last name, or by institution. They can find you. So once you look at for the college, now the college, you might say, it will give you a whole list here. Okay, so Conestoga College. Okay, so they're going to give you the list, and they are, for example, Conestoga College, Waterloo, Gould, Kitchener. That's you. You are located, I think, in Kitchener. So you select that. Okay, now they're aware, where are you? You put the time zone, which is according to Canadian time zone here. Once you put the Canadian time zone, better for you because you want a continuity, you click on the agreeing term, okay? And what will happen to you, you press next, because I have you can put your email here, they will send you an activation email, okay? Once it will be, the activation will be received to your email box, the Conestoga email, first name, last name, whatever. Now you are set. You are set with Cengage LMS, okay? After the Cengage LMS that is behind it, there is something called Mind tab, which is the course that you are taking within Cengage, okay? Is there any questions so far? Do you have any questions? What I will do,
No.
okay, wonderful. What I will do after this, I will put you in a group so you can discuss. Maybe you don't feel, to discuss with me if you have any question, but maybe somebody else will be explaining to you. Now, so the first step, what you do, forget Conestoga, okay? Forget your college. You go straight to Cengage, which is, I'm gonna put you the link here. You might wanna save it. This is the link here. Log in, but you cannot log in, you have to create an account. Save that so you can click and go and get it, okay? So you're probably gonna click now and have it saved somewhere for you. Once you've done that and you set up your account in Cengage, they are ready for you, but they don't know you if you are, what course you're gonna take, because they wanna charge you for that. But then you come in from what? From the college and says, I'm a student of college, so that you don't have to pay. So don't buy or don't download any books on Cengage in the first stage. Just create an account, activate your account, and then go to your Conestoga. Once you are in Conestoga, okay, you can do one thing. And let me, on a second here, there is what you call a web store in your Conestoga. I will share it to you now. You can see it, but hold on just a second so I can save the link. I'm also going to put it for you there. I think all of you guys do have an account here. This is the link that in Conestoga. So this link stands for, I'll show you to you. Once you click on this link, you already set up your account, okay? Now you activated your account in Cengage. You get out and leave it as it is. Now, what do? You're gonna do, you put your ID, which is mine, is exactly like your email, except you take out whatever at and whatever after it. So the sign, whatever after this, Faisal Yais Bechari at conestoga.con.ca, you don't do that. You do the first part of your email. So this is my password, because F is Faisal, Yais Bechari is my last name, a very long last name. I hope you don't have something like that, okay? And then you enter the official password that you have. I want to enter my official password. Let me check, remember my password. Okay. So here, now I will log in, but here I'm logging as a professor, which has already got this course. Now, once I'm logged in, here what you're gonna see, it's loading, okay? Whatever is loading, it's loading, okay? Now, you go and you find the e-text program, the books that you have available for you. And what do? Just like Amazon, you claim these books, but you're already gonna find a number here, which is, you just can copy it. And once you wanna claim the book, they tell you, are you gonna pay? Or you have a password or a copy code, you enter the code and voila, it's done. So you process and then you go and see your account orders. You check your account orders, and if there is anything, you can claim it. And then now you have access to the book. Don't worry about the invoice, the detail of invoice. Once you enter the number that is given to you on this side, which is I gave it to you already, you go in and you enter, it's part of your book. So now is like you're buying the book, but you're not paying for it because you already have a claim number. It would be somewhere in this area. Once you claim this number and you will see, for example, the book number 1, you can exit and this book get transferred to something else. But that's not important, but it's okay. I will show it to you. It's your bookstore. In the previous one, what did? You actually bought the book. okay? And the second one is like you are watching the book. It's there, but that's not what you care about it. What do you care? It's here. Let me show it to you. Once you're done with this site, once you have put the number, it's going to give it to you for you. So the number is going to be, I think, 14 digits. And once you are going to exit and you see the book name, you exit, they will ask you, you want to buy it, you put the 14 digit there, and voila, you own the book. Okay, so now I own the book as a student. What I'm supposed to do? You own the book. Now you can go to Cengage to see the book, but don't go to Cengage to see the book. You can see it. That's not an issue. What do you do here? Now, I just want to stop if you have any question. Any question? I think it's easy or not. You're going to scream like this lady, isn't it? Okay. Now, once you have done it, it's so simple becomes. Why is so simple, sir? I can tell you what's so simple. What do? So simple. You go to the shelf that I showed you, which is, I will share that with you. This is the shelf. Okay, so once you're in the content, what are you going to see here? Anybody can tell me what can you see? Aha, Mind tab. Now you click on Mind tab, and the system will integrate you automatically. You will be integrated, your LMS, which is this one, Conestoga, to the Cengage, which is the Cengage on the book. But the funny thing, you're not going to see all this only first time you have to see it. You want to make sure, definitely you have to make sure that your system might have a pop-up block. You have to go and clear the pop-up block, which is it's going to show you here, telling you this is being blocked. So you can allow it, and then next time, anytime you're going to click in here on Mind tab, it's going to take me there without me knowing. I have to wait a little bit, but that's okay. Meanwhile, so you see the Cengage get activated. Any question? Now, suddenly you are in the course itself. Behind the picture, your Conestoga, your e-Conestoga connected to the Mind tab through the Cengage. So e-Conestoga connected to Cengage behind the course. You do that first time setup, you connect these two together, and then automatically, because you claim that book on the library, the system will figure out you are entitled for this book for free. Now, what will happen here, this is my view, but usually I hide things that you don't need to see it today. Now, let's say next week we will start module 1. You will do module 1, and we will talk about things, how you practice, and you go on to see the modules, all of them available. The only thing that you need to submit is this module. Anything has a red that has a mark in it. Anything that is just good for a practice. This is good for a practice. These are only reading, which is, I'm going to summarize it for you on PowerPoint and post it for you, and post also on YouTube and podcasts. So there, what you do, you basically, these are all learning modules. You feel like you are in Econostoga, but actually automatically you've been transferred to different LMS, but don't worry about it. So once you are there, you click on it to write your essay or assignment. And what will happen for you, there is assignment will show up for you, and it's taking some time, but it's usually, what do you do? It's, there is a link we'll give you here, and you can start. Do I have the correct version installed? You can check it and you can start. When you start, what will happen? I can always check if I have the correct version installed. They're checking for me. That's one time you're going to do it. So they're telling me my system is steps different in Microsoft and Mac. So if you have a Mac, you have to, it's different. So you check it, maximum number of submission, you have it 3 times, you can submit it. The good part of it, once you submit the assignment or the project, it will give you the result right away. If there is an error, some place is mistakes you made, the system will tell you you made a mistake, but it doesn't tell you how you fix it. So you're allowed to submit this test or this quiz, this assignment 3 times, okay? But I would suggest you collaborate with your teams, that talk to among each other, learn from each other, things that you're going to miss from each other. There's so much things you can learn from them. Now, so you click on a start, okay? So you are starting. What do you do? If you notice here, a start, there is an instruction file and there is a start file. I will download this file, okay? Work on it, because this is my assignment, this is my instruction. Once I'm downloading it and save it on my desktop, I will work on it and change this from all this file /1. I just have to change it to a /2. That's it. And save it, and then upload it here. So save your work here, and then you submit it. You have a 3 type of submission. So let's say you submit it first time and there is some errors. You don't need to download it again. You just work on the same file that you have on your desktop and upload it again, okay? So there is a 3-step. You download, you change the name to -2 instead of 1, you upload it, and you submit it. Is that clear? Now, I'm not going to do that. We will do that again in some other time. But what I will do now, okay, what I will do now, you already have these 2 things. Hopefully can supply. I will try to give you 10 minutes in a group, and please talk among yourself if you have any question, if you feel not to ask me, or, oh, you need to, oh, thank you for that question. Beautiful question. Now, there's one thing I forgot to let you know. And it's not a big deal, but you have to do it. You have to download the Office, full version Office. Where can I get the full version Office? Hold on a second. Let me see where you can get the full version Office. Now, you remember, let me share the file with you. That was a good question. Thank you very much. You remember I told you about IT Conestoga. Now what I want to do, hold on a second. Let me first give you the link. Copy. Okay. Now, this is the link. This is the SIS. Now, what I'm going to do with this, I'll explain to you. You go on this link, first thing first, today or tomorrow. And I will share a screen with you. When you click on this link, it brings you here. This is everything in the Conestoga application. So you go down here and you look at Office 350, 365. Once you are in the Office 365, okay, it will allow you to download the 365 Office. Please install the full version. It will say install the Office. You need to install the full version. Once it is installed, then you can do the rest of the procedures, okay? Don't stick to the website version. You download it and you install it in your desktop or a laptop. Do that first, okay? Once it's installed, take a few minutes. It will find out whether you have a Mac or you have different, operating system. So there, where you can, it will figure it out and you set it up. So once it's the Office 360 fully installed on your laptop, then I would suggest you take other procedures because they're not connected to each other, but your Mind tab would not operate if you don't have an Office 360 on your Mac or on regular laptop, different operating system, okay? So that's the thing that you need to pay attention to it. What else? Now, I will also, just in case, after you try these and you have a technical difficulties, please, oh, by the way, once it's active, you have only 2 weeks to set up everything. So this week, you work on it. Next week, we will start the course. So please, this week, work on it to set up everything. Now, if you have any difficulties to set it up, I'm gonna write down uh, I'm gonna write down the contact name. Please write to her, says, I'm a student, I'm taking this course, and I'm having issue of connecting this course, which is in the Mind tab, through eConestoga, through Cengage to eConestoga. She will help you to set it up. But please, first you try to do it because she might be a little bit busy, and to try to find out from your colleagues how to do that. Now I'm gonna give you her email, and you save it so you can contact her anytime you wish. Just a second. Okay, please write down or save this email. She works in the Cengage. If you cannot, for some reason, have an issue of connecting these tabs, you want to make sure you go to her and write to her email saying, I'm having an issue of connecting. But once you do the procedures right, you should not have an issue with them. So please follow the procedure. Her name is Karen. She's aware of, you know, it's the beginning of the semester, so there is lots of issue you might be facing or we are facing. So let me summarize things for you. Get a good laptop. If you have a good laptop, you want to make sure once you are signed in, you're utilizing the credentials of the college. It would be nice if you're using Google Chrome, or you can use anything else, any operating for the web. Chrome, Fox, Edge, doesn't matter. But just in case we don't know what things might go wrong, you might want to make sure even your Chrome has, you know, your email, your work email, your school email. It's okay if you can have it. If you don't, that's fine. But once you're on Chrome, here is the things you want to do. You want to make sure that your laptop is fine. There is no block in the pop-ups. You have a good internet connections. You have a good download. Don't utilize your download before the class because I might slow down. Try to make sure that people who are sharing this email, internet, they are not on something heavy that they are using. They could be playing games, which is takes so much of bandwidth. Now, once you're done, you want to make sure that you have the best things possible, a good internet if it's possible, good connection, good laptop, and personally, then technically you're set. Then the second step you're going to do is really go to, as I showed you, is you go to the IT Conestoga and go to the Office 365 and open it and download the software. You're entitled for that software, and you enter your credential if they want you to activate it, but it's automatically, it will be activated. Now you have the full version of 365 Office. Then you go to Cengage. You go to the Cengage and you open an account. You create an account for you. Once it's asking you a question, you want to make sure You put your first name and your last name according to the college, plus your email, the college emails, and allocate your college there because they want to know which college you belong to. Once you're done with this, you click on a create account. Suddenly you receive an email to your mailbox. You activate your mailbox, you activate the link, and now you are officially a member of Cengage. That's done. Shut it off. Go back to your college. You're on the college. I sent you the link for the library web store. You go on the web store, suddenly you will find a 14-digit code. You copy that 14-digit code, you claim your book, the book will be asking you how you're going to pay it. You put that code, verify it, and you download the book. Now you have the book within your library because you downloaded it already, but it's not connected. The course is not connected yet. So I'd leave it on the side. Then you go to your eConestoga and you go to the shell I put for you, and there is something called Mine tab. You click on the Mine tab, it will ask you a few questions and you can get connected. It will configure itself automatically and connect it. Now, next time, anytime you go on the shell, eConestoga shell, and you click on that link, it will take you straight to that board and the process and the assignments there. Once you are straight without you've seen it gets transferred. Now you can see this board, you can take your test once or request. Once you want to take your assignment, you download your assignment, you work on it, you save it. It is -1, you save it in the -2. You upload it, and the system will automatically correct it for you and will tell you what mistake you've done. If you've done any, you can again fix it and upload it again. You're allowed to do it 3 times. Once you uploaded it, then you're done with that assignment. So which assignment I need to pay attention to it? I showed you the assignment or the project that there is a red dot there under it. These are worth of marks. The rest is just for a practice that they are not worth of any marks. Is there any question? Are you guys ready to screen? Yes, you are. That's okay. So this is the process. I'm recording that. So I hope you have, if you have any question, it can help you also. But what I will do in the last 15 minutes, and I didn't know it's going to take us so long, because in the last, I will give you, I was put you in a break rooms.